Hey, let's pay attention. Hey, listen up real quick. Real quick. Real quick. First rule here is we listen here two ways. Who was here last year? Raise your hand. All right. Who can tell us how we listen in this camp? Stand up. How we listen? Nice and loud. Say it loud. Stand up.
Eyes and ears.
We listen with our eyes and ears. Our eyes and ears. That's how we listen in this camp. So if we listen with our eyes and ears, that means what? You was here last year, what? No? That means what? What's closed? Huh? Say it again. Who said it? We listen with our eyes and ears, what? Our mouth. Say it. Stand up. Who said it? Say it. Stand up. Your mouth is closed. Correct. Your mouth is closed. You listen with your eyes and your ears. Therefore, everyone who's here talking to you this week, we're going to have our eyeballs on them and our ears open and our mouth closed. Eyes and ears. Because if not, you're going to miss something. So it doesn't, look, I'm going to tell you how this happens. If you don't listen here, you're not going to listen on the field. If you don't listen in the classroom, you're not going to listen on game day. So you don't turn it on and off. So you're here to learn something. Therefore, eyes and ears, mouth closed. So I'm going to need you guys to practice a little discipline and be still and pay attention. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you'll most definitely get something out of this camp this week. You'll take something away from it. You know, real quick. Come on, fellas, let's hurry up. Hurry up. We're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Yeah, squeeze in there. Some seats over there. Okay. Listen up. Listen up. Coach Smith just reminded me. The reason why you have two eyes and two ears and only one mouth, because you should listen twice as much as you talk. Let's remember that this week. You're going to be reminded of that. And if you can follow those rules, fellas, there's no doubt in my mind that not only will you leave here a better football player, but you're going to leave here a better person, a better student. I guarantee. I guarantee. Fellas, I just want to go over a few rules real quick, and then we're going to get started. We're not going to waste a lot of time. First of all, the first rule is we must be on time. We must be on time. We must be on time. Most of you guys were here before this camp began, before the registration began. That was fine. That's good. Tomorrow, you need to be here no later than 10:30. What time?
10:30.
What time?
10:30.
All right. So we're going to begin at 11 a.m. sharp. All right? Okay, all right. So if you happen to be here, let me hear you clap one time. If you happen to be here, let me hear you clap one time. If you happen to be here, let me hear you clap one time. All right, fellas. All right. Come on now, let's clap it up. Look, fellas, we're going to go over a few rules, and the reason why we go over these rules so we can be organized and we're going to have some fun. Learning is fun when you pay attention. Now, I already stated we're going to be on time. Number two, there will be absolutely no profanity used in this camp. That means no cursing. None. I'm talking and every eyeball is not on me. Every eyeball is not on me. Your heart should be facing me. Not turned sideways. Your heart should be facing me. All eyes should be on me. No profanity, fellas. No profanity whatsoever. Number 2, absolutely no fighting. No fighting and no calling anyone out of their names. If you have a problem with anyone, okay, you go see the coach. Whatever drill you in, you see that coach. Do not take it on yourself to solve the problem. Go see the coach. And if he can't solve it, then he's going to send you to me. Now, if you're having issues in the drill, and if a coach has to send you to me, we're going to talk about it, and you may have some consequences. But after the consequences are served, I want you to get back in that drill and go hard. Forget about it, we're going to get past it, and we're going to go hard. Respect, fellas. We're going to be very respectful. We're going to be very respectful of each other. Very respectful. We're going to be respectful to the coaches. So you're not going to refer to the coach as, hey man, hey dude, or anything like that. It'll be Coach Smith, Coach Gibson, or Coach John, whatever they want you to call him, if that's what it's going to be, but it's going to be Coach. Now, fellas, you guys can refer to me as Coach Smith or Dr. Smith, but not dude or hey man. That's respect. And we're going to give you guys the utmost respect, and therefore we expect you back in return. That's what this camp is about. Fellas, all eyes are not on me. All eyes are not on me, because when you come late, you miss things. That's what happens when you come late. You miss things. Let's be on time. Let's be on time. Secondly, fellas, we're going to work hard here. We're going to work very hard. We're going to work very hard here. But that's all right. That's all right. Because football is a tough sport, and it's hard. And then you got to go home and you got to do homework and all of that stuff. So it's difficult being a student athlete. But it's doable. And you guys can do it. You guys all are highly intelligent. You're very smart. And you're very talented. But I want you to know your talent won't mean a thing if you do not work. Your talent will not mean a thing if you do not work. Finally, we will have homework every day. And you are expected to do this homework. We will have homework every day, and you are expected to complete this homework. I'll say that again, because all eyes are not on me. Take that. I'll say it again. We will have homework every day. And you will pick it up. You'll pick up your assignment before you leave. And I will go over the assignment before we get started, before we get on the field today. But you will pick up your assignment before you leave. Now everyone who understands what I just said, let's clap 2 times. If you understand what I just said, let's clap 2 times. If you understand what I just said, let's clap 2 times. All right now, all right. Now, before we go any further, we're going to introduce all the coaches and all the volunteers. I'll begin with myself, Dr. Carnel Smith. I was born and raised here in Toledo, Ohio. I attended Lincoln Elementary, Washington Elementary, Robinson Junior High, and I'm a graduate of Justin W. Scott High School. All right. After I graduated from Scott, I received a football scholarship to the University of Pittsburgh. I played there for 4 years. Started 3 years, and I played for the Indianapolis Colts. Was drafted by them in 1990, and I played 2 years in the World Football League in London, England. After that, I became an educator, worked in other various jobs, and since then became an educator again, and I'm a lifetime educator as well as a lifetime learner. We'll start right here. Let's come across here real quick, fellas. Let's speak nice and loud. Let's start with the young man at the end. Let's go. Nice and loud.
Hi, I'm Mark. I go here to school at St. Francis. I'm volunteer today. So.
You play ball here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's tell them that.
I play football here. I'm a wide receiver. I also play linebacker, and I also play lacrosse here too.
Let's go, next.
My name's Anthony Taylor. I go to school here.
Nice and loud, Anthony.
I go to school here at St. Francis. I play football. I'm a quarterback and linebacker.
All right.
My name's Devin Allen. I go to Bowser. I play football and I run track and I play wide receiver.
Nice and loud.
My name's Ron Frey. I go to Rogers. I play football.
Nice and loud.
My name's Chris Jewell. I attend Central Catholic. I'm a senior. I play football. I play linebacker, guard. Here to help y'all kids.
Come on, come on.
My name's Joshua Eagle. I go to Central Catholic with Chris. I'm an offensive guard and defensive nose tackle. And we'll help you out.
I'm Coach Hunt. I coach for the Mid-City Tigers. I'm here to volunteer and get y'all prepared for the season.
My name is Coach Hollingsworth. I'm a graduate of Scott High School. I wrestle, play football and basketball for Scott.
My name is Tyler. Call me Coach Womack. I'm a junior here at St. Francis. Play football, fullback, and linebacker.
My name's Anthony. I'm a former Bowser student, transferred to North Carolina. I do punt and I'm a defensive end. I'm here to help you guys realize your potential and go past it.
How you doing? My name is Trey Mack, and I'm just graduated from St. Francis de Sales High School. I play football and track, and I plan on moving my talent to Heidelberg University and continue playing football and linebacker. I'm here to volunteer.
How you guys doing? Coach Robinson, coach here at St. Francis and the University of Toledo student. Here to make you guys get better.
My name is Myron Madrigal. I live in North Carolina. I'm here to visit.
I'm Coach Polkowski. I'm the head football coach here at St. Francis. I'm also a teacher here, and I'm here this week to have some fun with you guys.
My name is Mike. I'm a graduate of the Ohio State University. I'm a medical student at University of Toledo. Here to help you guys out however I can.
Calvin Jett. I used to play for Dr. Smith, and I'm helping Dr.
My name is Andre Warren. I go to Central. I'm a lineman.
My name is Coach Willie Smith. I'm a graduate of Scott High School 72. I play football at the University of Toledo. I'm president and officer coordinator at Cooper High School.
Coach Mark Weaver, head coach of Mid-City Bears, graduate of Scott High School, United States Marine.
My name is Sean Warren. I'm coach at the Mid-City Bears. I also do mentoring. I also play at Scott High School.
Coach Hardison, Bears coach. Can't help the gentleman out this side.
Coach Robinson, Bears coach, also technical.
Coach Greg Brown, high school at Fremont Ross. Graduated Fremont Ross 1980. Played at University of Toledo 1980 to 84. But currently graduated college with a bachelor's degree. Currently working at a food manufacturing. I've been all around the world working in food manufacturing. Working for Smuckers now. I'm coach for the Colts.
My name's Leon. I went to Scott High School, 87. I'm here to instill some moral values in you.
My name is Darren McCormick, Scott High School, class of 86. I play basketball. Currently, I have an associate's degree in electronic engineering and what we know as a bachelor's in theology. And I'm here to serve and help develop care.
All right, let's give a nice round of applause. And we say the best for last.
All right, my name is James Gibson, also known as Coach Boogaloo. I graduated from the Mac
Here we go.
High School in 86, okay? I'm currently the head football coach for the B team, the Springfield Cowboys. All right? I went to Central State, had a football scholarship at Central State, and right now I'm a hard-working man, help you young men to better yourself.
All right, let's round of applause. Oh man, I forgot. Oh, right here. I'm sorry. You guys weren't in line. Go ahead.
Hey, my name's Coach Strom. This is my third year helping Dr. Smith out. I'm a high school teacher. I played 4 years of college football, 3 at Anderson and 1 at Heidelberg. I've coached high school football for 10 years.
My name is Coach Phillips. I'm a graduate of Scott High School in Bulldogs, class of '84. Got a full ride to college for wrestling. Got kicked out for being a knucklehead, not listening with my eyes and ears. Went on to the Army, was 3 times all-president wrestler and award winner. And coach a youth wrestling team right now, and I've been in my own business, construction, for over 20 years. Set your mind to it, you can do it.
All right. We're going to get started. As you can see, you're surrounded by very, very successful people. And there's people here that you can role model. There's going to be great role models here. Once again, fellas, all eyes are not on me. That means you're not listening. You're going to miss it, fellas. It's going to pass you by. That's how life passes you by. You're going to miss it. We're going to get right into it, fellas. The word of the day is attitude. It's attitude. I'm not going to be long with this because we're behind. Attitude is going to determine everything in your life. The way you perceive things. Your attitude is going to determine whether you have a great time out here this week. Your attitude is going to determine whether you listen and follow directions this week. Your attitude is going to determine whether you listen and follow directions at home. When your mother and your father give you instructions. When your teachers give you instructions. How are you going to receive it? How are you going to receive it? Now, there's been many days that we all, myself included, and all of these guys here, we all human, we've displayed good attitude, and we also have displayed bad attitude. Now, attitude is going to separate you from the pack. Last time, you may not be the most talented person out there on your team, whether it's basketball, football, or what have you. But if your attitude is right, and if you're willing to work hard and go the extra mile, you will be successful. I'm here to tell you that. You will be successful. But in order to do that, your attitude must be right. So when the person standing in front of you is telling you to be still and listen with your eyes and ears, you'll do it. You'll do it. You'll do it. If a coach asks you, hey, you got to run extra today, or we got to do extra push-ups today, with a great attitude, a cheerful spirit, you go and do it, you're going to be much better off. Same thing. Many of us, sometimes, when our parents ask us to do things, or teachers ask us to do things, we may stump off with an attitude because we don't want to do it. But the thing is, fellas, we must humble ourselves. We must humble ourselves at all times. And because when we do that, that's displaying a good attitude. That's displaying great behavior. And when you have a great attitude, you're displaying great behavior, that's when you also have a good character. Now, real quick, we're going to get into this, and then I'm going to bring up our guest speaker. Today, before we leave, after you eat, you will have a homework assignment. It's typed out for you guys already. It's typed out for you already. Talking, somebody's going to miss it. Somebody's going to miss it. You got to be disciplined enough to stay focused. We must be disciplined enough to stay focused. Now, this attitude, I'm going to go over the instructions real quick, the directions. It states, please take your time and read the instructions very carefully. The word of the day is attitude, and it's underlined. And you'll see every time the word attitude is underlined. And your assignment is to find and explain the definition of this word using either a dictionary or the internet. Your definition of attitude should be at least 3 sentences. However, you are encouraged to add more sentences if they are available. In addition, you must use the word attitude in your own words by giving an example how this word has affected you in your life, both in a positive and negative manner. Finally, you must explain in one sentence what you have learned from the meaning of the word attitude. Now repeat this. All camp participants are expected to complete their assignments. I repeat that again. All camp participants are expected to complete their assignments. Please print your work neatly. So, after you write your name, your grade, and the date, you will have definition of attitude. Then you will have a positive, the positive about it, how it applies to you. Then the negative. And then you will state at the bottom what you have learned. Somebody's going to miss this, I can tell, because people messing with their shoes, looking around, and they're not looking at me getting this instructions. Listen, fellas, listening is not something you can turn on and off whenever you feel like it. The guys who jump off sides in the game, those are the guys that are not listening in the hideout. Those guys who run the wrong play in the game, those are the guys that are not listening in practice. Those guys who do not follow the directions at home, those are the ones who get it wrong. Those are the ones who are not listening. The people who fail a grade, those are the guys who are not listening. We're going to be on this all week, fellas. Listen, listen, listen. That's more than half of it. That's more than half of it. Now, if you understand this assignment, let's clap 3 times. If you understand your assignment, let's clap 3 times. I said, if you understand your assignment, let's clap 3 times. I said, if you understand your assignment, let's clap 3 times. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, real quick, fellas. Real quick. I'm taking a great honor. A great honor. Do me a favor, fellas. Could you take the new rags off, please? Thank you, fellas. I appreciate that. Fellas, listen up. Listen up. I'm giving the directions up here, not up there. I'm talking. Sit up. Sit up. Fellas, this is a distinct honor and a pleasure for me to introduce today's guest speaker. This guy is not just a friend of mine, he's a childhood friend of mine. And that has a personal meaning to myself. Okay? Me and this guy came up together, we attended high school together, we played ball together, and today we are great friends. And we share many things throughout our life. He's a great mentor. He's a minister here in our community. And he gives of himself all the time. Fellas, I guarantee you, if you listen with your eyes and your ears, you're going to learn something valuable from this man today. I guarantee it. If you lean forward and listen with your eyes and ears, fellas, I guarantee you're going to learn something today that you're going to be able to apply to your life somewhere down the line. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it may be when the school year begins. But I guarantee you, you will be able to apply this to your life. Fellas, I need you all to stand up and give a nice round of applause for Reverend Dan McCormick. Let's stand up.